us. Joining us now from Washington, it's Seth Berenzweig. He's a business attorney, managing partner at the firm Berenzweig Leonard. They specialize in corporate and executive compliance issues. He's with us live from Washington with some perspective. Seth, what is the prosecution trying to do here with Lloyd Blankfein?
Well, this is a critical witness. They need to have this witness in the stand to be able to make a tie between the board leak and Raj's activity. It's that plain and simple. And this is going to be very difficult and, frankly, a little bit humiliating for Blankfein, because he's going to basically be testifying and laying the foundation that the person who he brought onto the board allegedly made an inappropriate leak, which was based upon inside information that led to the trade by Raj. So they need to show the tie. They need to put that together, and they need to demonstrate that that kind of a leak was a breach of sensitive and confidential, non-public information.
Right, and this centers around a board member at Goldman Sachs, Rajat Gupta. The information, the allegation is that he shared it. So Lloyd Blankfein would be testifying about that in particular. How does Lloyd Blankfein end up helping or hurting Raj's case here? I mean, John Ehrlichman, our reporter, was just sketching out. Basically, this was an introduction to the man, to the firm. The jury not necessarily knowledgeable about what he does every day. Ironic for us, thinking that Goldman Sachs' reputation precedes them. How much of a risk is Lloyd for Raj?
Well, he's a double-edged sword, because on the one hand, he's a big risk because he's able to demonstrate the substance and the timing of the alleged breach. He's there to say that this was information that was provided regarding the Buffett investment in the company, and that within minutes there was a trade that was made based upon that information that made over $1 million in a profit. But the problem is that his personal first-hand information is very limited. He didn't participate in the discussion with Raj, and that's something that the defense is going to dip into. And even though the defense has represented that it's not going to get carried away, they are going to have to try to test his credibility, and they're going to have to lay into him to some degree. So it's going to be a double-edged sword.
It's going to be fascinating to watch. And Seth, I want to check in with you later on in the program. I want to find out what you'd be telling Lloyd before he opens his mouth today, and we'll check back in with you later on in the show.